Hey, and welcome to week 28 of the Real DVD Watchers. On Wednesdays, as always, it's me, Tom. This movie that I've decided to, review today is something that means a lot to me. I think it's a perfect portrayal of the family unit. And it makes me always smile when I realize how fucked up this family is, and then how fucked up my family is. It just makes me feel better, because to know that as fucked up as my family is, and we're pretty fucked up, we have there's other people out there that are just as fucked up as us. But the movie in question is a Spike Lee movie. It's called Crooklyn. It's about this one summer where anything that happens to a family can. We see what life's like in Brooklyn, New York. The reason why it's called Crooklyn is because the Carmichael family, which is this family have affectionately renamed it Crooklyn, New York. So that's what it's all about. And just you see like street life, kids hanging out on the streets, playing stickball, jumping rope, just stoop sitting, playing Stratomatic baseball, and pretty much things start. And also, it's a real insight into marriage and how you really have to make it work. And seeing the two parents played by Alfre Woodrow and Delroy Lindo, they do amazing jobs as the parents. Truly compelling work. But you see them trying to struggle to keep their marriage together and pretty much pay bills and stuff like that. Because the mother, Alfre, is the teacher, but she's teaching summer school, she has to pay bills, and she's not bringing enough money. And the dad, Delroy, he's a struggling musician who thinks that he's going to make it big someday, but he's not bringing in any money at all. And so they fight constantly about that. And then you just see these kids with their summer, and then they decide that Troy's going to go spend some of the summer with her aunt and uncle down south a bit. When they go down there, the camera angles drastically change, and I'll get more into that. And you see kind of like how the family's imitating white people almost. And then you realize, then later you discover that Troy's mom has cancer, and they have to deal with that. So yeah, my roommate's doing stuff. So yes, that's basically the movie. This movie was made in 1994 by Spike Lee. And I think the way how he wrote it, he did it because he helped write the screenplay for this. Because I believe it's based on a book. The way how he did it so perfectly, because there's scenes in this movie where I've done things with my sister that have happened in this movie. Like when it's late at night, right, and you're watching TV, and then your mom goes, or your dad goes, "Is the TV on?" And you just don't answer them because shit, we're caught. And then they repeat themselves, step more fierce. I said, "Is the TV on?" And then you're both like, "No!" My sister and I have done that before. Awesome. But just like the bullshit you do as kids to each other, just how mean you can be to each other. My sister and I have done that. But I think the greatest thing about it all is just watching them trying so hard to keep things together, because they really do love each other. And there's a scene where everyone's fighting on the stairs, and the mother hurts her foot as they're all struggling, and she kicks the father out. It's just truly compelling work. It's just amazing. But as I was saying earlier, when they go to visit Troy's aunt and uncle down south, the camera angle drastically changes, so everything is more uptight. And I like Spike Lee movies, don't get me wrong, but Seth MacFarlane pretty much captured what it's like to be a white man in a Spike Lee movie. Because to me, Spike Lee is kind of racist in a way. Granted, it's kind of like paying all white people back, which is totally cool, I understand. But why you gotta play it like that? We don't always put black people in movies where they're always a stupid one or something like that. So I understand what Spike Lee's doing, but let's not, beat around the bush. Spike Lee is rather racist sometimes in what he does. He does it subtly, which is very, very cool, and I'm not miscrediting him at all for making good movies, which I find some of the things that he does a little bit racist. So everything's really uptight, and everything's really clean and really pristine. And I don't know, it's just the whole entire mentality of everyone down south, the way I would put it, is they're all uptight, they're all square, and they're all God-fearing people. So, I don't know, I just didn't like that part of it. But again, it is funny, though, to watch Troy's aunt, because she is so, like, I don't know, it seems like she belongs, like, in Alabama. She's always like, oh, Lord, have mercy. Oh, where's my queen? Oh, Lord, because it is great. Oh, my God, it's hilarious. But nonetheless, though, this is a great movie. Oh, it's discontinued, so you can't get it in it anymore. But if you can find it to rent it, definitely check it out. It is, it's great. And the last thing I want to talk about this movie is the soundtrack. If you love Motown, like I do, stuff like that, you are going to love this soundtrack. It is just so great, and it's got, like, that nice 70s spirit to it that you just listen to it and you're like, this is fucking awesome. Yeah, it's just a great movie with a great soundtrack, great cast, great directing, great acting, great everything. If I had to give this, like, a score out of 10, I'd probably give it a 7 or a 7.5. It's just great. It's a great movie. So, that was the review. Thank you all for watching. And Matt is up tomorrow. And I will see you guys next week. Later.